When companies like Disney and Marvel continue to pander to the woke crowd, do not be surprised when the rest of us normal people continue to reject you for your woke nonsense. And that is exactly what is happening today by this very bad doomsday level news that Marvel just got. And I can't imagine the panic that is going on at Disney and Marvel right now because they have yet another flop on their hands. This is looking very, very bad for Disney, which is absolutely hilarious because this is just yet another flop in a long string of flops that Disney is continuing to suffer. We see it happening with Marvel and all the films that Marvel is putting out. We're seeing it happen with Pixar and with Lucasfilm. It is looking very, very bad for Disney. They continue to bleed money. Not just bleed money, they're literally gushing gallons of blood of money at this point. But Disney's The Marvels is doomed, according to box office projections. Absolutely amazing. And if you thought that that was bad enough, just wait until you see this as well. The Marvels is shaping up to be the Disney Grooming Syndicate's latest in a long line of box office flops, according to Box Office Pro. Based on a whole lot of factors, Box Office Pro predicts The Marvels will open between 50 and 75 million domestic and ultimately gross just 121 to 189 million. How bad is that? That's Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer bad. That's Black Adam bad. That's Eternals bad. Which, if that isn't clear enough, that is very bad. So that sucker cost $275 million to produce, which doesn't include promotion costs. This movie is going to completely fall apart and just completely get destroyed in the box office. And as you can see, as far as the opening box office goes, it looks okay-ish, kind of a little decent, but then it completely falls off, which we see happen as a pretty popular trend among a lot of the Disney movies, where they do fairly well in the opening box office, usually, and then they just completely just fall off the cliff, which is exactly what is happening here. So because Disney is more interested in woke propaganda than profits, the studio dumped nearly $300 million to produce The Marvels, a direct sequel to Captain Marvel, featuring one of the most unappealing, sexless, humorless, and dull superheroes since Miracle Man. And what we have here is a telltale sign that people do not want Brie Larson, okay? Marvel tried to paint this huge picture that Captain Marvel, the first one, was a huge success because of Brie Larson, but nothing could be further from the truth. That film was sandwiched between Marvel's Avengers Infinity War and Marvel's Avengers Endgame, which is exactly why that movie did so well. They knew what they were doing when they put it between those films, and they tried to paint the narrative that Brie Larson was this huge success, and that is why everyone is clamoring to the theater to see Captain Marvel, which I don't really totally buy the numbers of that film anyway, to be completely honest. But with all that being said, I do want to hear what you think about this in the comments below. This is absolutely hilarious, and it's going to be interesting to see just how bad it's going to be for the opening weekend for this film. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.